It's big small talks with Chucky, me and you. It's big small talks, BSing with the group. It's big small talks, expanding points of view. It's big small talks, it's big small talk.
All right, you're gonna tell me if my beanie's starting to come off today, are you? Right?
Well, the thing last time is
was black.
You were like this with your thing, and your beanie was black. So I didn't know where the headphones ended and your beanie began.
Yeah. I didn't know where your headphones ended and your beanie began. Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Oh man, back to this chair is squeaky.
A little bit.
You want to?
Ain't the worst
I
thing.
want to get some nice chairs.
You want to change it with mine, just so it doesn't bug you this whole time?
No, I think I'm good. I was in it last time.
Yeah, he's like, no, I'm comfy.
Yeah, I just gotta. No,
He's like, I can't change anything right now.
Yeah, just gotta
He's
chill out
like,
for a second.
physical things of the earth, I just don't even want to deal with.
It is so bright in here, and it's like
I like it.
I
I
know.
feel like I'm in front of the camera. I'm like
Yeah.
ready. I mean,
But it
you're
doesn't.
ready, set, go?
It doesn't look.
It doesn't
that
look bright, huh?
on
No.
video,
you know what
so
it is? It's
fine.
because this one is like right on my eye.
angle
You know
it
what I'm saying?
if you want.
Well, but if it looks good, I don't want to touch
Oh,
it.
yeah,
again,
true.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna have like the red eye
Yeah.
filter because it's like the flash is on. Like I'm just saying, like when I was a kid, I used to audition for commercials.
So did I.
So
And you liked
lights,
it?
camera, action. I'm on right now.
Were you ever in front of lights though?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, like a light and a camera. They like filmed me, and then they would like watch over the film.
Isn't it weird? And you would be by yourself, huh?
Yeah,
It's
it
like
was
no
weird.
parents. Isn't
I
that kind of
mean, they'd be like in the other room, or something,
right? But I
yeah.
mean, that door closes. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
no. One of them, I was in there. They were like in the side, so
No,
they were like they saw me. They watched me.
Every single audition I did, it was
Was it
like,
a
all right,
closet?
mom, like Austin, and I'd be like, I'd walk over, and they'd be like, all right, like whatever. Mom would just be chilling over there, and then they'd close the door.
How many people was it though?
There, I did like maybe 3 group ones, and then
okay.
the rest
See,
of them
okay.
were
That's not too bad.
private.
That's not too bad.
Well, like 10 private ones.
But like just you and one guy.
Me, and like 1 or 2 people. Yeah. Like an interviewer, I guess. What do
Yeah,
you
I don't
agents? No,
Yeah,
not agents.
Interviewers. Or
Interviewers, I guess.
Auditioners.
Audition
Auditioneers?
hosts. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to call it.
Yeah. There was one where, because I was a dancer, right? Like I
Yeah.
danced. So that was
Like
part of
ballet.
my resume.
Ballet. Very contemporary. Interpretive.
So, and this was one of the group ones, and it was for a Disney cruise. That was the commercial.
Nice.
And it was act, like you would be dancing, you're happy, you're on a cruise, you're, a Disney kid, like whatever.
Okay.
And so it was maybe like 10 of us in the room, right? And they play some music. I don't remember what the music was, but it was just, like contemporary, like whatever,
Right.
danceable. And little chubby 10-year-old Austin starts tap dancing. Shuffling off the buffalo, dude.
Like that was your,
And there's like people like pop locking and dropping.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
you were doing like the hey,
yeah.
hey.
Because I was like no. Okay, so my thing with acting was, so I was very animated,
Okay.
right? I was an animated kid.
Right.
I'd like watch movies and like I'd be able to like replicate everything, and I was like just like this character.
Yeah.
And in acting class, all they would have you do is read scripts, or
Mhm.
go home, study a script, come home, like come to class, and then we're gonna talk about it. So like in class and everything, it was cool. There was never any audition prep in the class
that
I
kind of
was in.
sucks.
And so nobody ever said like, hey, when you're in this room, you're trying to impress these people. And so what would happen is I'd get there and they'd be like, so, hey, Austin, like, what's your favorite color? I'd be like, green.
Just
They'd be
staring
like,
at them.
Okay, like, what do you like to do? Like, I don't
Play video
know.
games.
Like, yeah.
Play video games with my friends.
Yeah. And so there was never any like animation with these things. I was like, this is not acting, right?
Yeah.
And so
You're acting in the interview.
Yeah. Nobody told me that, and I was
No.
a young kid.
Yeah.
And then so like with this one, with the dancing thing, they just said dance. They didn't say what kind of dance. They didn't say like nothing.
Dance, kid.
And I was a good tap dancer,
Nice.
So
Solid.
like I was just like, I'm about to blow these minds away, right? Like these kids don't know what's
They're
gonna
like,
hit them
this
right now.
fucking kid tapped in. They probably still watch the video.
Mind you, I didn't have tap shoes, so like you couldn't even.
It's all quiet.
Yeah. It was bad.
That's funny, dude.
Yo, do you think that, like, now thinking of it as like an adult, do you think it was just basically just like auditions to be groomed, like for later, like for the industry?
Like
Yeah,
do they
Like
use those
kinda
kids
creepy,
later?
like
Yeah, like, well, that's what I was saying. Like right
Oh, you
now,
said creepy,
like
like.
that's what I was saying right now. Like with that, it's like I would just go into these rooms with maybe one or two adults, and you're hoping that they're not creepy, right? Like that's a lot of faith that your parents have to like put in these
Put
people,
in,
because like
yeah.
this could easily be like, so like if they are young, good looking, and they are like kind of like into whatever it is that the interviewers are doing, like I just wonder, like if I would have been like that.
I feel like it's different if it's like a hot, teenage girl than like a 9-year-old.
But what I'm saying is, if I get in good at 10 years old and I become a nice looking 15-year-old, like I'm already
gotcha.
used to this interview process. I know how that works. I know how to like whatever. So yes, in answer to your question, I think it very well could have been. And I think that's probably how a lot of these, like, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Justin Timberlake, they've probably been doing these auditions since they were 10.
Yeah.
So
for
by the
sure.
time they're 15, they're cute,
In the
good
bag.
looking. And then by the time they're 18,
and they know how to interview.
yeah, they're donezo. So I always think about that as like, well, I wonder if I would have stuck with it, and if somebody would have just told me, what would have
Yeah.
happened. But I also am thankful, because that just doesn't.
I don't want to
sound,
be. I don't want to be an
Not
actor.
really. Yeah.
No, but I agree with your point that like I never thought about the interview also being as an acting job. Like you need to act in there. So like,
Right.
Because like with my family, they used to call me like young Jim Carrey because I was like super animated,
Yeah.
super like crazy.
Yeah.
But then I'm all like, hi,
Yeah.
I'm Charles.
That's exactly how I was. It's like Jim Carrey was my favorite person. Like I would literally do the mask the entire movie on command. Like people would be
Nice.
like, Austin, do the mask. And I'd be like, PART, why? And I'd do the spins and everything. And they'd be like, oh my God, like this
Yeah.
kid's like,
Yeah, you're like, never mind, stop. Never mind, you're a good kid.
Okay, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like a little puppet. They'd say, sing your ABCs. And I'd be like, how fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, what tempo do you want it at? What key? And and I would dance, and just whatever they wanted me to do, I would do it. So that they were like, oh, let's put him in acting.
Yeah. I
'Cause
never
I-
took classes though.
So because we would do theater. We did theater. She put us into dance first, and so we were dancing for a while. And then the same teacher, shout out Miss Dee,
Like you used to do like plays.
she did a theater class too, and so we would do theater
Okay.
and do plays and stuff. And then after a while, it was like, you should put Austin in acting classes and
Got
get
it.
him an agent. And so I did it through John Robert Powers.
Oh, you had an agent and everything?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I think my mom was just my agent.
Oh, really?
We made a website and
Oh, sick. Yeah, we did like press shots and everything like that.
Yeah.
And then I had an agent for like a year.
nice.
And the way it worked is through the school, you would go to classes like every Monday or whatever, and then you'd also have an agent, and they'd reach out to you and get you like auditions and stuff. And we were living in Corona.
Okay.
So we'd get a phone call like 2 hours before the audition. Hey,
Yeah,
we need
just
you to
go
be in
there.
Hollywood. So she would take all three of us. You just load up in this little van,
That's
and and just head
Just
out
three
to
kids
LA.
loaded in a van,
Yeah.
van going to LA.
For an
What can
audition.
go wrong?
Yeah. I auditioned for that Mazda commercial. The Zoom kid. Yeah.
You wanted to whisper zoom zoom?
See, I don't know if he took that creative stance. They didn't say whisper zoom zoom.
Oh, so you were like zoom zoom.
Yeah. They didn't know. It was not. See, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like that. They didn't like my auditions. There was only 2 or 3 auditions where they gave me a script to kind of like look over and then kind of prep
all of mine
for it.
had that.
I didn't have that at all. It was
Well, like when you get there, they give you like the little like. I had like Skippy peanut butter.
Yeah. I had that for one of the. It was a Waffles commercial.
Okay.
I had to go to Walmart and get like a fur coat, like a snow coat, because it was like supposed to be cold. And so like that one, I had a mom and a dad and a sister, and we were like eating around a table.
Oh, you
eating
were
Eggos.
auditioning with other people.
Yeah. And so the dad was an Asian guy. That was my dad.
Okay.
So I was just like, this doesn't make any sense to me. Like I didn't get it. But then
What if you totally mess up and the guy's like, "Are you serious, kid?"
Yeah. Get your shit
This is my
together.
one
This is
shot.
my shot. I can't work like this.
You ever seen Friends? That like episode with Joey and the kid.
Oh yeah.
The kid, like I think the kid like does really good, and he keeps messing up, and the kid's like, "What the hell, dude?"
Yeah, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was me, except it was opposite. Like this guy was like, "Oh my god, this kid's retarded." You know?
Yeah, he's like, "I don't like this kid." Like, have a good day. He's like, "Get out of here, dude."
Yeah.
You blew my shot. Fuck you, kid.
Yeah, that was a wild time. But it was fun.
Damn.
Yeah.
I interviewed for Malcolm in the Middle.
You did?
Don't know what for.
How cool.
Yeah, but but apparently there's always kind of some sketch stuff. Like then the agent or whatever, they wanted a lot of money up front. So then you like go through and then you get like paid after. My parents were like, is he really that good?
Yeah.
You know, not really.
I'm pretty sure, I could be butchering this, but I'm pretty sure my ex-girlfriend was in Malcolm in the Middle.
Was in the show?
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then like she was in Joe Dirt. She does shout out Megan.
Yeah.
We're cool. I went to her wedding.
I think we talked about that. That might have been one of the first episodes. You're like, would you go to her next wedding?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, we're cool. She does voiceovers for anime and for
That's sick.
and for video games.
That's tight.
Yeah. So she's actually like doing pretty good. It's what it seems like on social media.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really talk to her anymore.
Yeah, you're like, just go to her wedding.
Yeah.
I want to do extra work. Extra work is sick. Like you just get paid like
Yeah, but
75.
dude, it's annoying. Like you're just sitting
$1.50.
around.
Yeah, but like get $1.50 to just like see how
Talk
shit's
to
working.
this guy about that. Like
Did you do extra work, Lauren?
He didn't do extra work, but he did like PA stuff.
Yeah, I did PA stuff.
That's what Sienna did. Sienna did PA for music videos.
I did it for reality TV for Big Brother. So you're just dealing with like you can't tell them what's going on in the game. So that's like the big deal. Like they'll ask you like things about who won the World Series? I'm like, I can't.
Oh, you can't tell. Oh, you can't
So they're
tell.
asking you
Sorry.
questions.
Yeah.
Because I guess it's a thing that it's like a psychological thing that they ask you. So like you get so you're eased up to tell them things that you don't think is like affecting them.
Got
So
it.
yeah, so like my managers would be like, if they ask you about the weather, like they think that based on what you answer is something to do with the game. So
Oh,
don't
they
play
think
that game.
that you're messing with them and you're like giving them little hints and clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the process of working like reality TV, I mean, it couldn't have been like great. I'm thinking about being an extra for like a movie.
I mean, the extra
Just
thing,
standing
the extra
around.
might be cool because it's like you're not doing much.
True.
You get paid
yeah.
$150
And
to sit there.
You're getting paid hundreds of dollars. You're just kind of sitting there,
there
just
coffee?
kind of waiting. There's a
So like coffee and donuts? I'm down, dog.
They cut the donuts
It's
in
endless.
half. It's in quarters.
That's
yeah,
fine.
it's endless.
Bro, okay. You want to know something crazy about donuts? The other day at church, somebody took a bite out of a donut and left it in the box.
In a pandemic?
Swear. Swear.
In this economy?
Dude, I was like, I didn't get a donut because I was like, no. Like,
You were like, antibodies, let's get it.
who does that?
Who does that
Ever,
pre-pandemic?
ever.
Yeah, right.
You know what?
I didn't like it. Take it back.
Maybe somebody will. You know, it's
Yeah.
not all bad.
I mean, do you think there's a possibility they ripped it and then put it back?
No. I mean, there's like the teeth marks going down.
Because
it,
also that's a dangerous game.
and there's some smudge going down.
Yeah, it's a
nut.
dangerous game for you to be like, you know what? They could have ripped it. You know?
Like if it was the best donut. See, it was
Yeah.
one of those chocolate with the nuts on top. Like it's not worth the risk.
Yeah.
You know, but if
No,
it
we're
would
talking
have
like
like a
like-
cinnamon roll,
okay,
like with some
or
like a
apple
Cinnabon,
fritter,
like a Cinnabon.
big ass apple fritter,
If it's a Cinnabon, I'm just kind of cutting where the mouth was at and
Yeah.
then taking the rest.
or like from Cinnabon.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Cinnabon, dude. Like,
You're taking
fucks.
the whole thing.
Cinnabon fucks, dude. I'm licking the part he ate. Dude, my family was annoying,
the
bro.
first part you're eating.
We'd sit there like face against the glass, and then when they were done cutting them,
Yeah.
there's like the paper.
Right.
We'd ask them to scrape off the goo
Oh, you're fatty.
and then give it to us.
Wouldn't you ask for something specific when we would go to Cinnabon, Lauren?
I don't believe that I did.
You wouldn't ask for like extras. I
mean, like
I could have sworn you had some like
extra sauce.
yeah. See,
but I
there we
mean,
go.
They have like
I
a-
think
see,
you would
yeah.
get you would get the side
Well,
sauce.
yeah. Who doesn't? That's like that's you get like one to start with, and then you order 4 more, plus extra goo.
Bro, it just and that okay. So that smell is similar to In-N-Out fries. You know when you just drive by an In-N-Out,
you're
you
like,
just smell the
yeah.
fries. It's wild how like it just extends.
Brea Marble. It was always like it's right next to GameStop. I mean, they're closing that GameStop down, but it was right next to GameStop, so it's like it's kind of like you're battling between pleasures.
Well, it was just like a routine.
Well, they only
thing.
have
Like, I'm
Cinnabons
gonna make sure I
at-
stop there before.
It's only at the mall, right? You can't. They don't have like a external, like its own store, right?
I don't know. I've never seen. I've seen like a Cinnabon like in a shopping center, like a Victoria Gardens type deal.
Yeah,
Not at Victoria Gardens, but like it's like an
Right.
outdoor. There's a bunch of shops and whatever. But
but they don't have like a stand. Imagine drive-through Cinnabon.
bro,
Line around the corner,
Bro.
dog, and I'd wait for it.
and do they have coffee there? I didn't drink coffee back in the day, so
They do, but it's really sweet.
So-
I think.
oh, really?
I think it's like
imagine coffee,
good coffee.
good coffee, some good coffee with a Cinnabon
Bro.
from Cinnabon drive-through.
Coffee bean and Cinnabon collabed.
Oh, or like a Pete's coffee because
Yeah.
they're not doing too hot in terms of like clientele, right? But
Right.
they're good.
But
I
they get Cinnabon on their
They get
team.
Cinnabon. They're
So,
kind of
like,
competing with
You have
Dunkin'.
a barista, and then you have like the baker on the side doing the
Oh, it's like a Taco Bell Pizza Hut situation.
Yes,
Bro, dude, tell me why Taco Bell Pizza Hut was the best combination
smacked,
ever.
smacked. Hi, let me get a large pepperoni and a chalupa.
No. The one that we used to go to in between classes, it was a drive-through, and they didn't have like sizes. It was just mini pepperoni, like mini pizzas.
Yeah, they have many.
Yeah. And so
That's what the one we used to go to.
Oh yeah.
I was just making.
Oh okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry. It was factual.
I needed to be factual in order to be
I
funny.
rescind my
Yeah.
my previous statement. I'm sorry.
Get it together, dude. But yeah, it would be like, and it would just be like, let me get a mini pepperoni pizza, let me get like some tacos, and then let me get a large Baja
Fire.
Blast.
Fire.
And you would just show up to school like, I'm
Just
I'm
fucking
doing so
carved
good
out,
right now. Yeah,
like,
I'm doing
about
so
to
good.
pass out.
Yeah.
I do like that they do the green burrito with Carl's Jr. So you can get like street tacos.
I've never taken advantage of the green burrito. Is green burrito good?
It's not bad, yeah. So
Oh,
I'll
really?
get like street tacos plus like a big Carl and Crisp cut fries. Fire.
Yeah, that was I love those like collab drive-throughs.
Hell yeah. I think they should all. Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering because apparently Arby's bought Buffalo Wild Wings. So I was like, when are they putting roast beef on the menu? Like, they have the meats. You know what I mean? Like,
or Buffalo Wild Wings in
right, like a
Arby's?
Buffalo Wild. Like, what if they had a
Ooh,
roast beef
some
sandwich,
Asian
with
zing?
zing sauce? Imagine that.
Oh my god.
Why aren't they doing that? And they bought. I think Arby's bought Dairy Queen and B-Dubs in the same like.
You could get some Asian zing, you can get some curly fries, and
then-
you can get a what is it? What DQ
DQ,
shake?
yeah, I was gonna say McFlurry. That's
Yeah.
not it. That's a Mika,
Okay,
No.
McFlurry needs to get it together with their
Ice cream machine?
with their ice cream machine,
Obviously.
obviously. But no, with them having Snickers on and off.
Oh,
'Cause I'm a
does it
Snickers fan.
rotates?
I'll go and they won't have it, and then and then randomly I'll just drive through one like on whatever, and I'll get one.
I could tell who was having a bad day because obviously they put it in the thing and it goes and it like mixes, but they just go
Straight down.
one mix, and it's like there's just one bite is gonna be all Oreo cookie and the rest is just a vanilla shake.
Yeah.
and so like you can tell who really put their time into it.
Yeah.
That's what we used to do at Jack in the Box. Just put in a little thing and there's like a little rotate, like just rotates
It's like
in
a
there.
spindle, right?
Yeah, you just like that. Yeah.
Yeah, they use that use that for like the bar, for like behind the bar at like for cocktails and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Instead of like shaking everything,
Yeah.
because you really only shake like the martinis.
Okay.
But for everything else, it was just with a spindle. Like you'd put everything in and then you just spindle. Spindle.
There you go.
Yeah.
Couldn't think of a key term there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then if you would hit the metal cup, it'd be like.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes it. They're
my
like,
God,
they're
oh
like,
my
just
God.
make sure you don't do that.
Yeah. You're gonna break the spindle.
I was talking to my siblings because they're 16, 15, they're 16, and they're allowed to work without a permit now, like a worker's permit.
Oh shit.
But at like Jack in the Box and stuff, they can't work the fryer, which is crazy because I was like 16 working the fryer. You have to be 18 to do the
Interesting.
fryer and like the
Why? Because it's
stove and stuff
dangerous.
like that. Yeah, apparently I was doing it. I mean, I burned myself, yes, but
I mean, the 16-year-olds are a little soft now. They have a lot of feelings.
Yeah, but
and
it-
they can hurt themselves.
that's just kind of interesting that like, but like
They don't
then
let
why,
them grow.
But then why would you hire a
Yeah,
16-year-old?
We need them to grow
like,
up.
can you sit in the
better.
back and
Yeah.
just package the lettuce?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, that's so.
We wouldn't be able to do that either. You got to use knives.
No,
They can use knives, but they can't use a fryer?
My sister said her friends are just like packaging in the back. That's it.
I don't get it.
Dude, when I first worked at Jack in the Box, now mind you, I grew up washing dishes every night. That was my thing. Okay. And like my parents would come over, like, there's oil on that one corner, redo it all. So I was that guy. And then going to Jack in the Box, they would sit there, they would take a huge pan with just like grease and oil and meat, and they'd go, and then like put it away.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you just barely spray that with cold water?
Cold water, no soap.
Yeah.
No.
It was like a, and I was like, no, put me on dishes. Like I'm washing this shit. So if y'all went to that Jack in the Box, I got y'all.
Yeah. It was clean.
I'm not there anymore.
Yeah, that was my whole thing. I took pride in my dishwashing because like on the days that I wasn't working, or like, okay, so the AM delivery driver was also the dishwasher, and so I'd come in because I was mostly a closer.
Wait, the delivery driver was also the dishwasher?
I was a pizza delivery driver and a dishwasher.
Oh, got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was like, wait, what restaurant is
what
this?
company is this? FedEx and Domino's.
They collabed. We're a FedEx Domino's. Can I get the ship?
Yeah.
But also the number 9?
Yeah, but also I need extra cheese and peppers. My food's cold. Why'd you take so long? I got so many deliveries, bro.
You bought the free packaging. It was 5 to 7 business days.
Yeah, you got USPS.
Free shipping is like a 2-day pizza delivery too.
It was standard 3 to 5 day
This
business.
shit's frozen, bro. It's DiGiorno, man.
It's defrosted by the time it comes.
This ain't Domino's. This is DiGiorno. It's like opposite. What was I saying? Oh yeah, but yeah. So I would get there and like all the dishes, they would be clean, right? And like they would be in the dry area where they were clean,
Right.
And like you'd go to pick them up and go put them away, and you're like,
This is not
ugh. Like you just
Well, that happens
feel
at
the
work
oil.
now too.
I understand that, but again, they're doing the same thing. They're like you said, with cold water, they're washing it, and then they don't actually scrub. They squirt it with soap,
Yeah.
as if the soap is a magic cleanser
It does.
that just removes all the dirt.
It
And
does. You didn't know that? No, yeah, you need to use the scrub.
I'm like, dude,
Farmer Boys had the big, like where you lift it up, the big square thing, and you slide it in, and that
we
thing
had
just,
that. We
that
had
thing
that, and
fucking
it
goes.
still was nasty. There would be like pepperonis, like on the plate from the cheese, because it would just harden, and if they didn't scrub it and just threw it in there, sometimes I wouldn't get it.
I'd like doing the dishes though. Sometimes,
Me too.
And they're like, "Dish duty," I'm like, "I got you.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it, fam."
it was relaxing. I would have my little speaker on there,
Yeah,
and I would just blast
vibe.
some music and
Just vibe.
Just
well, they'd have a lot of like
Mexican?
Mexican music in the back. So
Yeah,
it was
see,
nice.
I would rock with that. But then once they were out in the front, because the back room was really, really big, and they only had a speaker too. It's not like they had a speaker system.
Oh, okay.
So my cooks would be blasting like Spanish music, like Latino music in the front, and then I'd be blasting it in the back. So as I was walking, I always got some sort of like beats, and then I would blast the music on the PA when I was closing, like mopping the front floor and stuff.
Jack in the Box was when the ladies used to watch novelas in the back. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
I'd be like, what Rosa do this week? We're like slicing the lettuce.
She cheated on him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sometimes miss working like at a job where it's just like no responsibility whatsoever. Like, because legitimately, like so obviously you do have some responsibility, like, right? It's a job.
But you're saying like a non-supervisor role.
Exactly. Like you just go in there, you clock in, you clock out, and you just dip.
Yeah, you don't have to do anything.
Nothing.
I didn't do that.
Yeah.
You're the supervisor. Every time we've gotten that, I'm like, fuck you, kid.
Yeah.
I hate you. They're like, I didn't need to clean it.
Yeah. Showing up like the whole like 5-minute rule, you know what I'm saying? Like when they just show up, like, and they just walk in with their sweet time.
I don't like that. It gives me anxiety.
Dude.
I leave with ample time for construction and traffic to get in my way and still get there early.
Right. And have a coffee or something or have a drink or have
then you walk in,
whatever.
everyone's like, what's up? And they want to talk to you.
Yeah.
And then so,
Right. Exactly. But, I usually just sit in my car. I'll get there, I'll park, and then I'll just kick it in my car for like a good 10 minutes. And then I go inside, get a drink or like whatever, get some water, fill my water bottle. Yeah. And then I'll just kick it and then clock on and then I'm good.
You're good.
But they get there at the time they're supposed to be clocked on And then they
Yeah.
walk in, they say what's up, they go to the bathroom,
Put their hair up.
they put their hair up,
Wash their
they
hands.
look for an apron or something in the dirty laundry
yeah.
because they
Then they're
forgot
like,
theirs.
then they talk to whoever they haven't seen in a
Right,
while.
exactly. So then you're like, go on your lunch, you know?
Yeah, you've been
Take
here.
a 10.
Yeah. Just being a lead.
Yeah.
That's what the life. That's
Yeah.
the life.
Yeah, it just it doesn't sound fun no more. Did you watch the Grammys at
I
all?
was already looking at that.
Oh, yeah.
I
he's
I had to work, so I watched the back half. Actually,
Okay.
no, I went to my dad, so they were a little bit behind. So I watched probably like an hour and a half of it out of the 4 hours.
Yeah. So catch me up on this because I've only seen like some highlights of it.
Okay.
So it was a award show set up like in Hollywood at a studio or whatever, wherever it was, and they didn't have a live crowd, right?
No, they were there. Like a bunch of people, they had tables out, and if you look, the backdrop was Staples Center. So I think they were at LA Live.
Okay.
When they would announce artists or they would announce who the winners,
Uh-huh.
they would have like that. So where like Bill Burr was, what you saw,
Yeah.
it would be like the actual backdrop of like the Grammys. But then the Noah would be with the people outside.
Yeah.
in the table.
Oh, so it was outside.
It was like
Yeah.
two
Like what he's,
different. Yeah. It was
yeah, like if you were announcing, you were off site, but then if you're accepting an award, you're on site.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
They have some semblance of people there. So like,
Yeah, but why wouldn't they have? I mean, if they're gonna go through the whole thing of having people
it's
there,
outside.
yeah, but
So
why
it's like-
couldn't the announcer be outside?
The announcers.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they probably had like a certain size, so they had only artists were there,
Uh-huh.
and then the one host, so that you could have more announcers. But instead of having him announce everything,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I don't know.
No. You'd still be able to have the announcers.
But I'm saying there might have been a limit on how many people they can do.
Huh.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I didn't like the setup of the actual, like when they were announcing. It just looked very like bland.
Yeah, it was fine. Like
Like-
the was it MTV where like they're like on top of the city, the MTV Music Awards, where they're on top of the city or whatever, or was that the Grammys last year?
I don't know. I don't really watch any of those
That's
shows.
the one. What was the one where the Weeknd was performing on top of the?
That was.
I think that was the Grammys.
That was the VMAs.
Oh,
Oh, the VMAs. There you go.
Yeah.
So that one they like did it where they looked at like they were on a city and then there was like fake people in the crowd. So that was kind of like they did more virtually than the Grammys. Like the Grammys just was like plain backdrop.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Grammys. It was across. So it was at the Los Angeles Convention Center. Then just across the street
From Staples, right?
was the award show's usual home at the Staples Center. Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. Weird.
What was I gonna say? There was a couple things. There was some cool performances. DaBaby performed, which obviously I loved. Lil Baby performed, and his was pretty cool. He did the like Black Lives Matter thing. Like he did like a whole like cop and stuff. So like that was pretty cool. Roddy Ricch performed. Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak performed, which me and Lauren have been singing all day.
Yeah.
And then who else? I think there was a couple other performances. Oh, Cardi B performed, and Doja Cat performed. There was a lot of performances actually.
Mm.
I don't know if Billie Eilish performed, but I saw her win the award for, I think it was for her song, whatever. But
Yeah.
I actually didn't like her speech. Like because she went up against Meg for Savage,
Uh-huh.
and she
I
was
thought
like,
I thought Savage won.
Savage won of the best like rap song, but
Oh.
Billie won for some part. She won over Meg.
Record of the year or something like that. I think.
Something like that. And she just basically was just like dedicating the whole award to Meg. She's like, you should have won. You had the better year. You're everything. I love you. Like, this is you. You should have this. We should all give it up for Meg.
Who did that? Wasn't that didn't that happen with Beyonce and Taylor
Probably.
Swift?
No, that was Kanye just taking the mic and
Right.
being like, "Hey, Taylor, I know you won."
Yeah.
But
No, I remember that, but there was somebody that won that was like this award is yours.
But it just like how would you feel as like the person who didn't win? And they're like, this is yours. And it's like, well, obviously it's not.
Yeah.
So like, it just feel
Well,
like it's awkward.
I just think that them as artists, I mean, this is a generalization. I'm sure some people do care, but I think those people, like those high up ones, like I don't think they really care that
Well,
much.
I think the good thing from like watching that Billie Eilish documentary, like she's like a nice kid. She's like depressed, doesn't think she deserves it.
Right.
Like she doesn't understand like how talented they really are,
Uh-huh.
kind of thing. Like she does, but like you know what I'm saying, she doesn't think like she deserves it. She thinks Meg deserves it.
Yeah.
But again, like you're just like, Meg, you should have got it. You should have got it. I don't even care. Like blah, 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 you should have got it. It's like
Yeah.
as Meg, and she's like, thanks. Like Meg,
Yeah.
you know, it's like it seems at that point I'm like don't like shout me out, dude. You won, just take it, move on.
But like
let's not like sit here and harp on the fact that I lost.
Yeah, I mean, I just think like for most people, like even if they get like nominated, they're happy because that puts them on a map like crazy.
Yeah,
like all those people are already kind of popping off, right?
Yeah,
but once you get on the Grammys, like it's like their streamings go up, their following goes up, like everything happens.
I mean,
like,
I was already looking up stuff from the Grammys. Like I didn't hear. I mean, John Legend won the R&B album, which I think is just.
I mean,
nobody's heard of it.
I stopped paying attention to the Grammys like pretty much once I stopped producing like dance music. Like once I like so like I was like into the Grammys for a second while I was producing and while I was getting into school and like all that kind of stuff like that because there was just a lot of good music that was coming out. And now I'm not like none of the stuff that came out that was nominated or anything like that. I
didn't know half
like
the shit.
I knew some of it, but like I didn't. It's not like I listen to any of those artists. It's not like I like any of those artists, and I don't really care about any of them either.
Yeah, well,
even in the hip hop one, like the only one that I really would have liked was probably Freddie Gibbs,
and he didn't win. The I saw some tweet and it was like TikTok really kind of like influenced the Grammys this year because like a lot of those songs that did win,
they were just the trending songs.
Yeah, on TikTok.
Yeah,
which is crazy. But also then again, R&B album. Giveon was on there, by the way, my boy. Yeah. But like John Legend's album, like I didn't even hear.
No.
I mean, nobody know. I mean, and then like Lil Baby didn't even get nominated for the rap album, and his album was crazy good.
But who were the nominations for the rap album?
Nas. But again, no news, no like when that dropped, nobody cared about it. Nobody was posting about it. Nobody was talking about it. But when Lil Baby dropped, that album was huge.
This is 2020.
Yes, Lil Baby had the highest streaming album of the year. And he wasn't on there. He was nominated.
And he released it in 2020 or 2021?
2020.
I don't know. I don't listen to him at all.
It was just a big snub. But again, and then Freddie Gibbs obviously was on there. Yeah. Which, that was a pretty big album, obviously. Like I've heard a lot about that album. Yeah. But some of the other albums, I'm like, who? Yeah. Like, the one was like D-Smoke. I don't know who the fuck D-Smoke is.
Yeah. But. I just don't really think anybody cares about the Grammys anymore. Like, in terms of...
But I think it's that same thing with the Oscars. We're like, that one? And like it's so like disappointing that it's like, and some of the stuff that we like, either our generation or like what's popular for our generation or whatever it is. And so it's like, we're just
not a true representation of the art though. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm saying I think that's why people I just don't think people care anymore. And that's why I think it's kind of weird to me that all of the nominees and the artists pay so much attention to it and even like show up. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I just feel like,
I mean, you kind of have to, because it's like all the publicity. Like, there's still a lot of, especially the older generation, a lot of people still watch it. You get paid for either the clothes you're wearing, the designers like loan you the clothes, you get the diamonds, you get the whatever. Yeah. You do an Instagram post and you get thousands of dollars off it. Yeah. And then, I mean, it's still the.
I just think it's okay, so let me go back and say this. They make such a big stink about it, but then they go. I guess what I'm saying. Okay, they all complain about the Grammys being like racist or like, you know, like this is like, you know, mostly white people or like whatever. And with the Oscars as well, you know, is it like all that. Like, so it's like they make all this stink about it, but then like they go and they show up.
Yeah.
And they care about whether or not they win or like, it's just kind of like contradictory because if you really didn't care that much or if you were really mad, you know, about certain things, you would kind of boycott it, which I think they should. Like I would actually be more into that and like into.
I think probably some do, but I think I see what you're saying. Like the main people,
a majority.
Like even like if Beyonce talks about it, she's the most Grammy winning of all time and she's going to be there. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's like, which that she did make history. She became
it's like 26, right?
Yeah. She's the most
female,
the female with the most Grammy wins,
right?
Which, by the way, just
all-time record for most wins by a vocalist.
That just
history, 28, and that's not even female. That's just
proves our point that our podcast earlier about Rihanna versus Beyonce. We were kind of on the right track.
We were on the right track here. Yeah. So where's Rihanna at?
Yeah, but she didn't get nominated. Sorry.
Oh wait, did she? No,
but her album.
Music?
Oh no, it didn't.
Wait, she didn't even make an album.
Don't worry, she did in 2016, 5 years ago.
But yeah. But her makeup's awesome.
I was like not even allowed to drink when she dropped the album. Just kidding, I was. But so.
And then I was just thrown.
Are you going through the noms?
Yeah, I was just kind of I mean, because I was just scrolling through them, and again, I don't even like any of the main the mainstream ones and stuff. But then the one that caught my eye was that Kanye won for best contemporary Christian music album.
Yeah.
And like, again, I like Kanye's stuff, right? Like I like the music that he makes and everything like that. But I wouldn't call it Christian. I would say if he wants to be considered a Christian artist who makes music that is like listen.
Oh, did you see that?
That is listenable.
I agree and disagree.
Yeah.
I think if you don't know Christianity, you're gonna think it's Christian.
But no, because it's Kanye. Right? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, so if you were to look at all, because what I did was I listened to.
But he's doing the Sunday service stuff. He's doing that stuff.
No, I understand that, but that's not Sunday service. That's Kanye West.
But they perform it.
Right. By the Sunday service. Sunday service has their own album though.
Right.
That one didn't get nominated.
Okay.
That would have been a little bit better. All I'm saying, no. What I'm saying though is if you listen to the other albums that were nominated, it's all about God. It's all about, whatever. It's like worship music basically with a contemporary twist on it. Whereas Kanye's music, it's about his life being like a Christian and being like changed.
Yeah, but again, you're looking at it through the lens of a Christian, not from
but what does that say to like people who like made music specifically for like Christian, like contemporary, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't like it's just like anybody can come out and say that if I made a jazz album with jazz samples,
okay,
only jazz, could I be nominated for a jazz album?
Okay, it depends, but if you're that big, I think that's the thing is like if you have that name value, you can dip into that pool and still win,
which is terrible.
Well, it's not fantastic. Yeah, and again, like you said, like if Hillsong's in there or whoever, like I think Sienna's label was I think they might have won some awards for their Christian label, but or at least they were nominated and stuff. But I think again, just you don't know anything about it. You're just like a random Joe Schmo.
Yeah,
you don't really know about religion. You just see like Kanye put out Jesus is King. It's all about Christian stuff. Well, and then again, but then you have the Kanye name factor and all that stuff. And I think that's just kind of why it kind of fell to
I just think it doesn't fit because if you were doing it for any other genre, like there would be a bunch of criticism about it. But because he's Kanye and because he claims this, like it's okay and it's kind of glorified that he does that. But like if I was to come out with, like I said, a jazz album, where I didn't do any of it. I just kind of like, because he's not doing any of the worship stuff. That's like you said, it's the choir.
Right.
The choir should be like, maybe the choir without him on there would be more of a Christian contemporary.
More appropriate.
Yeah, exactly.
I think maybe because he's the controlling part of it kind of thing. It's almost like when,
I'm not shocked, by the way.
Yeah, no.
That he won.
No.
Like
not at all.
I just think it's ridiculous. That's where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
It's like I'm not shocked. It actually makes sense. After listening to all those different albums, his album is the best one.
Like
production wise,
when you're like, the
creativity wise, but like
for sure.
Again, I'm not going based off of really the music so much as because his album could have easily been pocketed into hip hop. Like he has such a big name. And he's using samples he's using all this kind of stuff like that, which, Kendrick Lamar talks about God.
I think the thing about that is that it was front to back was God themes, whether it was good or not, whether it was right or not, whatever it is. The themes throughout the whole thing was that, so it made it the album. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But
you know what I mean?
He just has such a big name.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let somebody else, because like, again, I don't even care about the Christian contemporary. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to listen to any of those albums or anything. I'm not like, taking offense
you're
by
diehard.
Exactly.
In
like,
that
I don't
genre.
care. I just think it was like, just to get him a Grammy. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I think it is. It's like just to get this guy a Grammy. He didn't really make anything, but he did make this. So like let's get him in good here and like let's glorify him here and like all this kind of stuff like that. It just goes to what like who Kanye is and stuff like that. Which is
but again, that can go to the Grammys as a whole. Like why are you?
Exactly.
And this is the whole gripe that we had.
Exactly.
Again,
that's 100% it.
Yeah.
So it's just correlating with that whole thing. It's just not an important aspect to the art at all, or like what like the truth of anything.
I do feel like it's the Grammys. To my perspective, is these controlling heads up here
Yeah.
and like what they think, but they're not like ear to the ground. Like they're not like base level of like what do the people actually like.
Oh, the light died.
And stuff like that. It's more of just, what do we like? What do we think is mainstream and not the ear to the ground, like not like what we all think.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you can probably just, yeah. So you gotta spin it.
we are losing lighting, folks.
The other way.
So there was a funny video. Freddie Gibbs, because he didn't win, and he said, "I might not have a Grammy. I might not have a Grammy, but I'm telling you, I'm undefeated in court." It's pretty funny. It's a funny video, and he's like partying with his friends.
Doesn't he have a kid? And he like did a rap video with his kid.
Did he?
Like he did a freestyle on the radio, and he's just holding his kid. You
Is
seen that before?
Oh, is it? Yeah. No, is that Freddie Gibbs?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Freddie Gibbs.
it's
Yeah,
Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
It's just funny. Yeah,
Dog, that bug's been flying around here.
I know, dude.
You ever watch that episode of Breaking Bad, The Fly?
I've seen all of them. So
You know what I'm talking about? Where it's the one episode where it's just him in the lab by himself, and the fly is going around the whole time.
Just cutting in front of the camera.
Get that shit. We won.
Oh, he got it. Huh?
Loren versus the bug, part 1.
Our new audio engineer.
Stay tuned.
Our
Yeah,
new
Lauren's in the
producer.
booth,
Our new
man.
producer.
Audio engineer / fly slayer.
Yeah. Coffee maker too. Once we get a coffee maker in
Are we
here.
making him make coffee for us?
Like a little.
Like for the guests, I'm
Oh, for the
thinking
guests.
more not really for us.
Oh, right.
Right? Because like
Yeah,
I feel,
no, yeah.
because I feel like I don't know if we're kind of taking like any kind of like
Yeah, no, you got it. We're customer service here too. You know what I mean? Like, what do you need? You need a beer?
We got to take care of the.
Even though it's 9 a.m.,
Yeah.
you need some coffee.
And this isn't just for him to do. We'll do it too. But like when
Yeah.
we're recording, kind of can't do that.
You can't
know
get
what I'm
up.
saying? Yeah, exactly. So it's like,
Sooner,
yeah,
sooner or
have a
later,
little
Jamie.
bell. Yeah.
Jamie, we need alcohol
Yeah.
over here.
sooner or later we'll have the like that like the little Mexican dude that's in the club bathrooms,
Mhm.
like with the sheet when you're ready to go.
Oh yeah.
We'll-
Yeah, 100%.
We'll have, that
We'll have
tap.
gum
I'm gonna
and
tell Peter to do
menthols.
it. I'm gonna have Peter in the bathroom.
Yeah, but he has to wear tux.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And he has to
stay
watch you go
there.
to the bathroom.
Yeah,
He has to
exactly.
stay there. He could only exit out through the window. He can't
Yeah.
like, actually
We'll
go
have
to
a
the
little
house.
ladder.
Yeah, don't come in the house, please.
Yeah. Imagine we have a ladder right here that they have to climb up to get into the window.
Dude.
Like, don't go to the house.
Not even no ladder. You just get a harness and they have to like rappel in. Like rappel down and
Or-
then into here,
or-
cut it.
Yo,
Bam.
we can make a rock climbing wall
Yeah.
and they just rock climb and then, they just like bungee down.
Yeah.
Mission
There's like the
Impossible
chalk.
music comes on.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
The chalk and they like
At the bottom.
You know,
yeah.
keep going.
We open this thing. Oh, what
And
up?
I'm
Get
sitting
in
here. I'm sitting here holding
Yeah.
the other side
Slap
of
me.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose him.
We do have to find some stuff to keep our guests entertained like that.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking we could get, we were talking about getting a little basketball hoop for the
Yeah.
trash can.
Yeah.
Just
But
like
that's going to be that has to be competitive. Like we need
Oh, yeah.
we need to
100%.
have it like, whoever our guest was like, yo, this dude hit 10 of 10.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
are you going to beat him?
We just
You can
always.
have 3 levels. One's like at 10 points. One's like 50.
Damn. What if we got like the full on like machine where like it moves? You know how like when you go to like Dave and Buster's?
It goes like side to side across the
Yeah.
wall. Damn.
Giving you a
That'd be
minimum
wild.
barely.
Now we're getting crazy.
Everybody's sick.
In due time.
Yeah.
In due time. But first we should just get one.
Yeah. First we get the video working.
Yeah.
first.
Yeah. If we
Video
could get
and
some
audio.
lights that don't die on us,
Yeah.
that'd be awesome. It didn't even last. How long are we going? What time are we at right now?
We're at 47 minutes.
That's trash.
Yeah.
Didn't even last.
Is
40
there a battery pack on the back?
Yeah.
I mean,
So we have to
I
buy
guess we
spare
just
batteries?
buy some spare
Or buy a
batteries and
big ass battery.
just.
Buy a big old.
yeah,
like-
because that could have been like
No, ideally it would
20.
be nice to have one that just plugs into the wall.
Oh, that's probably
Yeah.
that's probably better. Does this
Just
thing plug
like
into the
if
wall?
we could just get a generator to
Yeah.
recharge all the batteries.
I just need Lauren on a bicycle, like powering it with his legs the whole time, like on a
have
hamster
a-
wheel.
a fan too, so when it gets hot in here.
Yeah.
Got a little hamster that's doing the wheels.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Working overtime.
We got some solar panels in here.
Do these not connect to the wall?
No. Those are cheap, bro.
They work nice.
It's like it's crazy when you do this kind of stuff. Like when you have ground zero, no experience whatsoever, right? Like so, like when you get into this, and this is just tricks of the trade, and like this is how you do things, though. But like when you get into music or anything in media or anything in like film or whatever, and it's like you just want to start doing stuff, you just get whatever you can afford at the time because all of it is so expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, those little cheap lights cost like $40 each.
Really?
Yeah. And so it's like I know that having one that connects to the wall would probably be a little bit better. But if I want to do that, it's going to be like $100 as opposed to $40.
And you got two for $80.
Two for $80. Yeah. So it's just like little things like that. But it's like if I had all the money in the world to just like back to get to square one of just like purchase like the different things that I've gotten throughout this like maybe 5 years. I mean, I would have done some stuff different. Like I spent a lot of money on like plugins, like a lot of audio software.
Okay.
That I don't use half of it. Like, but like you just get so excited. You're in school. They're telling you about all this stuff.
Yeah, you don't want to not have it and need it.
Yeah, well, see, but like again, like you just get so excited and you don't really know how to use stuff. So you're thinking all the best people have this stuff. So I'm going to get what the best people have. And the what ends up happening is you don't get good at one thing. And so instead of becoming a good producer, you become like a gearhead. You just want the best gear and the best plugins and I got this. But then when you like got to go use it, you don't know how to use it.
Right. Okay.
So like that was kind of like, I wasn't terrible, right? So like I would learn how to use the stuff and like, I think I became a pretty decent producer. But now looking back, 5 years from ago, like there's just some things that I wouldn't have bought so that I could have bought nicer things on with something else. You know what I'm saying?
I was already thinking like, have you ever seen that ring light or whatever?
Yeah.
Do those plug into the wall or into your phone?
I'm sure they do.
Or something?
Yeah, some of them plug into your phone.
There's some big ones, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, those are nice, but these are kind of like personal ones, and so are those ones.
Yeah,
you could get some big ones.
Yeah,
but it's just a trial and error and figuring out what works and what doesn't work, and it's like, and the weird thing with online shopping is that you can't really try it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't know. And that's the one downer end with like shopping with clothes, shopping with all this stuff. I mean, being able to go to Guitar Center and being able to like listen to the stuff or like use the stuff.
What store do you go to for like lighting and shit like that?
Tell you. I'm sure they have like a video film.
But I'm saying Radio Shack?
Maybe.
They're not,
maybe.
But I'm saying like they're not around anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
Neither is what was the other
Best
one?
Buy, maybe.
Circuit City?
Circuit City.
Fry's. Yeah.
Best Buy.
Brook Store.
What's up?
Brook Store.
Brookstore. No, Brookstore's like tech stuff.
You're saying Brookstone.
Brookstone?
Stone, I guess.
I think Brookstone. Yeah, is that the one where it's like there's like a massage chair?
The reclining chairs and stuff.
And there's all like the little like gadgets and stuff. That's a cool store though. Honestly, like spending like an hour in there is like a fun time.
Yeah, but that's got to be expensive stuff.
Oh, it is. It's there's like I think there's the cheaper stuff where it's like a little gadget, but then there's actual like things in there that you can like.
Yeah,
dude, I could spend like $1,000 in here and have fun,
dude. Because just even like the concept of the room with like having 4 track lights on each wall, having the panels, having the curtain bar, getting chairs, getting a coffee table or making a coffee table. I mean, the panels themselves so far have costed like $140.
Tax write it off.
Yeah,
gotta love the government.
Yeah. So I mean, it's expensive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I actually have a couple tabs in my phone open up about doing tax write offs and stuff. I'm gonna talk to my dad about it. About if we get these receipts, obviously, like you said, you're keeping the receipts. Yeah. How do we do it as a business expense?
Right.
Do we have to actually become a business first? Like, do we have to actually like get a business license or something like that? So I'll look into that, but that could be something that would definitely help us out on the back end.
Yeah, 100%. But even just having the money, because like it's like
you still got to front the money.
I still got to front the money, and like I'm trying not to spend on my credit card.
That was like ASU. I mean, like they're going to repay you, but it's like, hey, do you have like $4,000 to drop right away?
See, but that one I'm not worried about because I know for a matter of fact that I'm getting that money back.
No, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like no
but still,
matter
like,
what.
Some people people don't have $4,000 to just drop.
No, 100%. Luckily, I got approved for like a pretty fatty credit card. So,
Well, some of our coworkers didn't. So like,
right.
but on the finance page, you can just get loans
a
right
loan,
there.
yeah.
So then you have to, use the loan, get refunded, pay back the loan.
Yeah.
But again, that's risky because I don't know. You have to see what the financing is.
What
Because
the percentage of interest is.
Because if I do it on my credit card and I know I don't have any leeway, it's not like, 0% APR for a certain amount of months.
Yeah.
It's going to go up. So I need to pay it off immediately.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah. See, I signed up for a new credit card, got approved. I think it's 14 months, no interest.
Okay.
So for my first year,
You'll be fine.
I'll be fine. And then I'm going to apply for another credit card, do the same
just
deal.
doing that,
and
okay.
then
you're just building your credit too.
building my credit.
Facts.
Yeah.
This is a finance podcast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys. I don't know if everybody
a
knew.
finance podcast by somebody that lives at home.
Yeah. We're gonna tell you what we did
We're
wrong.
doing it right.
We're gonna tell you what we did
let
wrong,
me tell you.
so you get it right.
Yeah. I'm still doing it right, and I'm still like in that
Wrong.
In that like, yeah, when you hear me talk about it, it's like, oh wow, that guy's got it like really like down.
Yeah.
You know, it's like no.
Yeah, but we're also like we're about to be 30. I hope we're getting it down at this point.
This ain't strong enough.
I know. These are kind of good, dog.
Dude, they're so good, dude. This podcast is brought to you by Topo,
Topo
Chico.
Chico.
The best twist of grapefruit and no sugar on the market. Get yours today at your local Sprouts.
Imagine if we were actually sponsored by Topo Chico. That'd be nice.
That would be dope, dude. I'm telling you, if I get Topo Chico and
Is this from Mexico?
it's from Sprouts.
Yeah, well, yes. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see.
Yeah, I don't know where this is. It's from Monterrey, Mexico.
How do you spell
Oh, I
it?
thought you meant Monterey. Topo
Topo Chico. Topo Chico. Look up Topo Chico sponsorships.
right now.
Yeah.
Where is it? Echo in Mexico?
Bro, if I get Topo Chico to sponsor the podcast and we get La Croix,
And what's the Herbal Life? Is that the one that you used to drink?
Herbalife?
What was the thing?
I never.
No,
did
Yerba
it.
Mate.
Yerba Mate. Dude, if we get Yerba Mate, Topo Chico, and La Croix,
Just a beverage.
oh my gosh.
Just all the beverages.
What would be your ideal alcohol to get sponsored by? Jameson?
Probably.
That would be my legitimate one. What would be your wild one?
Wild?
Wild.
Henny.
Four Loko.
Brought to you by Henny.
I'm trying to get Four Loko up in here. Just like get like all our guests.
I
you know,
want
like,
Don
a Four
Julio
Loko?
1942 pouring down everywhere.
Ooh.
I haven't even tried it yet. I
You
kind of want to try
haven't?
it.
Dude,
No.
it's so good.
It's pricey. It's a little pricey though. I think
is.
just the price point.
We went to when we went to Newport not too long ago. A dude actually bought us a shot. A free
yeah, you
shot.
told me about it. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
wild. Like, he just-
1942.
1942.
Oh fuck. Wait, hold on, Lauren. Where are we at? No. As far as Topo Chico, did it? Where was it born?
Oh, where was it?
Monterrey, Mexico. I just told you.
Yeah.
It literally says it on the bottle.
Right.
I can't read,
Monterrey.
dog.
It's a-
Monterrey.
It's a Coca-Cola owned company.
Oh, so we gotta get sponsored by Coke. If we get sponsored by Coke, then we could get
No,
Topo
if
Chico.
we get sponsored by Anheuser-Busch,
oh, we're golden.
that's all of them. All the
That's all of them.
alcohols.
Yeah, that'd be wild.
We get sponsored by Johnny Walker, little Scotch. No,
I don't really fuck with John.
Or what's those like those little ball of liquor? Like those things that get you fucked up?
Oh, the Buzzball. Buzzball.
is that what it is?
Get sponsored by Buzzball and Four Loko. Damn, that'd be a wild podcast up in here.
Dude,
I need to start drinking in here again. We need to bump it.
we need to go.
I can't. I'm not doing it.
I know you can't.
Yeah, you can.
Me and Lauren gonna get fucked up. He's nodding.
So, yeah, I wanna get like some sort of like I guess like a corner shelving thing right
Right.
here that just has like some stuff that's just while we're here we could pull from. Like, you want some like so like we'll have like some glasses right
Like
here,
an
but then
alcohol
also
rack, shelf.
yeah,
I'm just thinking like yeah, because if we do, because I know we start at like 10 usually,
yeah.
but if we like, if
we
were
don't really
starting-
start at 10 though.
No, we
You
don't.
get here.
No,
at
no.
10.
Yeah.
We're
But
like, we
if
didn't
we
start
did-
this today till 1.
Oh, I totally could have cracked open a beer. Fuck this Topo Chico.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm out of alcohol.
I'm gonna be coming with a 6-pack. Me and Lauren are gonna
just get heavy.
yeah.
Just,
Yeah,
gonna
fun.
be just like constant, just
Yeah.
Nonstop.
He's gonna be like switching through the cameras really fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like slowly slumping.
I can't wait to see how this visual is going to look. With we got different camera. We got 2 cameras going. Camera changes, lights.
Yeah, so we spent about 2 hours trying to figure out how to use 2 cameras and microphones. And we got it down. I think we will find out after we hit the stop recording button.
Yeah.
But we're using Charlie's iPhone for the main source of the video now, because we were using a Canon 7D or Canon 70D, whatever
70D. Yeah.
70D. And it's just too good of a camera. Which I know that sounds weird because it was terrible quality on the last 2 videos. What I mean by that is it's a good ass camera and I don't know how to use it.
Yeah.
So like, and there's just too much going on, and so it just wasn't coming out. And then as soon as we put it on this iPhone, like it just looks crisp.
Yeah, it looks nice. It looks really
crisp.
Nice.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to upgrade my phone, get the 12 or whatever he's got, we'll see.
11.
And then
Which actually the 11 should be cheaper now because there's the 12 out and stuff. So you actually might get a good deal.
So we'll have 2 camera angles for us. We'll have 1 camera angle for Loren. And then if we have guests, we're going to have them make sure that they have an iPhone. So we're going to get no Androids up in here.
Yeah. Get your green messaging ass out of here. Garrett can't come in.
Yeah, Garrett can't come in. Nick can't come in.
They gotta come in.
You know, my biggest problem with that phone is as a server, like when customers go to swipe their camera over for the menu. Like every time it's a Droid or just any of those, it almost never works.
Oh, with the barcode?
Yeah, there's like this never works. It's because
the QR shit.
It's because you have an iPhone.
Yeah, because they need an iPhone.
Oh.
But they look at me like I'm doing something wrong. I was like, man, you're behind the times.
Yeah, you just made a
I'll go get you
wrong
a paper menu.
I will say the new Droid that's like a flip phone with the screen. It's kind of crazy.
It's crazy.
Because I love the mechanism of slamming my phone very hard. I mean, would you probably crack the screen, but without the screen, you know, when you hang up, it was
yeah,
like with emphasis.
Yeah.
And now you just beep. It doesn't have the, same impact.
Yeah. I used to like flipping up my phone to answer it.
Yeah.
Without having to hit like the send button, you just flip it up.
Yeah.
Hey, it was nice.
It was OG.
Yeah.
We were talking about that at work the other day about how much we miss the old phones. I had a theory, like everybody had a cousin with a sidekick. But like that cousin's like relationship with their parents wasn't always great. You know what I mean? Like the family situation was always fantastic, but they had a sidekick. I just felt
it's like they were overcompensating for their lack of connectivity.
Yeah, 100%.
With their kids. So here's an iPhone. It's like it was just spoiling them. Like, please, like this is me giving you love that I should have gave you when you were 2.
We're going through divorce right now. Here's a sidekick.
Yeah. Please forgive me for cheating on your mom.
But I just have the orange Envy. That was the
that was the one. Yeah,
we've talked about that.
Yeah, we've talked about that so many times because that was the OG.
I just think about it a lot.
I just miss T9. I would use that Envy more without the full keypad.
Yeah,
I loved that phone just like T9ing it up.
What's T9?
You never used T9 where it would like guess the word.
Oh, I think so.
So it'd be like T8. Like if you hit like THAT, you wouldn't have to go like T.
Oh,
1
yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
you would just do it, and it would kind of guess what the word was,
and then you click it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, dude. That thing was so. I was so fast on that, and then I didn't even have to look at the thing.
Bro, all my younger coworkers were like, "What are you talking about?
What's T9?"
They were like, they literally did not know what AIM was, and I was like,
AIM.
Yeah, and then I literally had
AIM.
They didn't know what either of it was.
They didn't know what AIM was?
No.
Did they know what AOL Instant Messenger was?
No. That's what I'm saying. I literally had to go, iMessage? Imagine that on your computer.
Yeah.
And they're like,
the original, the OG.
Yeah. You didn't call it AIM? You were...
Austin, do you remember this phone? Open it up.
Oh, you know what we didn't set up? We didn't set up your screen thing on. We'll have to do that next time around.
What screen thing?
So that you can show the viewers.
So that we could show the viewers your computer screen. What is it? The chocolate?
No, it was a flip phone, but it went away.
Oh,
the Razor?
The Juke?
No, it's this. It's this.
Oh,
phone.
that one? Yeah, that was our OG. That was our original phone. That was the very first phone we had. What was it called?
called
LG.
Phone?
the LG. Like no LG one, but
LG one.
Oh my
Damn,
God.
it was the
And
number
then
one.
this is and then this was
I used to have a
Right,
Nokia,
or-
like a non-flip Nokia,
Oh, with Snake on it.
and the
Yeah.
flashlight, and a little flashlight on the
100%.
end.
Yeah, that
Bro.
was a sick phone.
Yeah.
I used to love playing Snake. I was
kind
so
of
good at
still
Snake.
want it, bro.
Yeah.
What a bag. We've gone too far with technology, kids.
Yeah, for real.
I miss buttons.
It's getting wild.
I miss buttons. I would be able to text without even looking.
That's why I'm low-key kind of scared to get this new iPhone because I love my home button.
The home button's nice.
I love my home
I miss the
button.
home button sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, especially like right now when you were like had the thing on the dock
And I was like, face,
and you're like face please and you're like
trying to get my face in there. Yeah.
it's like dude just
Well, I think, like I said, I think there's an updated version of the 7 that shoots in 4K and has a button, but it's just a 7 with the newer software.
there's some rumors that the iPhone 13 is going to have the thumbprint feature without the button. Like it'll be like the same layout of your phone, but it's just
Like on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because supposedly they're doing away with this port. Yeah,
How the?
it's going to be the MagSafe.
I have one actually. I found one.
Yeah.
I don't remember where.
Yeah, but you
Oh
have
no!
it.
Did you give me one?
MagSafe? No.
No, but it was like a shitty Droid one.
No.
I found it somewhere.
How would I have that?
I don't know,
No.
but I found a shitty Droid one somewhere, and it works on my
Yo,
iPhone.
when this cloud just comes around, it
You see how
changes
dark
everything.
It gets in here? Such a mood setter. Like literally, like it happened last week too. At least we have this light.
Yeah.
Going strong, buddy.
But it was like so bright, and then all of a sudden it was just like,
And we lost.
and now we have the cloud
power.
and no lights. I think we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we're pretty good.
Cut this,
Well, we're pretty.
podcast.
We're at a pretty good time
That
anyway.
was-
Anyway.
I mean, it's not that
But
big of a
anyway.
We're already probably an hour in. Plus, we
Yeah.
no intro, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
We can give the listeners a break. We went like 2.5 hours.
We did
last
go
week.
like 2 hours last week. Sorry, that was a long one, but that was
Yeah.
fun,
No.
and we started fighting.
Yeah.
So
worked.
I feel like we gave them something to watch. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was talking to Sian about it. I was like, it was really long, but I felt like we constantly had content. Like we were like going a lot of topics, and like
Yeah.
it felt good. Like
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
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 Until we read the comments, and they're like shitty ass podcast.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for YouTube comments, bro. I'm gonna be like fat ass on the right.
I feel like it's gonna start by like just you or someone saying something a certain way, and then just them just saying it, and then it's gonna be this slow just troll thing that you're just gonna have
Adapt
to
into.
refrain
Yeah.
from.
Like if I say like or something like that,
Yeah.
and then they just say it in the comments, and then they always say it on every video.
No, it's just
Well, maybe it'll change you for the positive.
I don't want it to change me. Okay, like
Like,
probably
yeah,
should.
just
Yeah.
chill out.
What if
on
I have
the
like an expression like
like?
that's the way the cookie crumbles or some shit? You
Okay,
know, I
do
have-
somebody.
I know.
Yo, have you seen Kindness?
No.
Is it Kindness? What's that Jim Carrey show on
his
Oh,
kid show,
Showtime.
the kid show.
Yeah.
Kidding.
Kidding?
I think it's kidding. I haven't seen
Bro,
it.
okay.
You said it's good, right?
Yeah.
Ariana Grande's on there, so I kind of have to watch it.
Oh, really? I don't know. The season 2 is out now, so I'm gonna watch. I was starting to watch season 1 again with Erica yesterday, and it's good. It's dark.
Yeah.
It's dark, but it's funny.
Dude, we're watching Servant right now. Servant is creepy.
What is that?
Servant is basically, I don't know, I don't want to spoil it, but it's M. Night Shyamalan on Apple TV.
Okay,
And it's basically there's like cult, and one of the cult
I love
members
cool things.
is a nanny for this family.
Okay.
And I guess they kind of show it in the previews, but then basically the kid's not real. It's a doll, but the mom thinks it's real.
Interesting.
So there's
Okay.
a whole thing behind it.
Did you see that Mormon murderer documentary on
No,
Netflix?
a Mormon murderer.
Yeah.
I need to watch the Biggie one on
need to
Netflix.
watch
There's
the
so
Biggie
much
one?
shit I have to watch. I still
Yeah.
haven't seen Malcolm and Marie, which I heard was fantastic.
I heard that was good. I haven't seen it.
I still haven't seen Judas and the Black Messiah.
I have
Now
not seen
Cherry
it.
came out. Have you guys seen Cherry?
No.
That's the one with Tom Holland. I think he's like a heroin addict. It's on Apple TV. Dude, Apple TV's putting out bangers. I'm so sorry, Lauren. I'm just like saying all these. Lauren's like,
Yeah, Lauren's like, oh my god.
yeah, Cherry's supposed to be really
I
good.
was just saying who's in there.
Yeah,
Who, Cherry?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland, Spider-Man.
That's the one that just dropped this weekend.
It just dropped.
And
This
then there's a
Weekend.
guy that's in there called Bill Skarsgard. Like he looks like just already he's
Oh, that's
he's
the guy-
he's
that's
the guy that
Pennywise.
does it.
Yeah, Pennywise.
Pennywise.
Dude, he just looks like he just got off a bender of heroin.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
look at how dark those eyes are.
I'm gonna I'm gonna do a prediction here. He's probably a heroin addict in the in the movie.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Oh yeah.
Look at those eyes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he's probably the one who gets him on drugs.
Did you guys
Right.
see his audition tape for Pennywise?
No.
It's insanely creepy.
Really?
You wouldn't need to audition anyone else because of his performance.
Oh, fuck
Well,
yeah.
check that out.
Yeah, we're gonna check that out literally right after we stop this.
Yeah.
Also, did you see the audition tapes on YouTube for
So, okay.
The
So
Office?
Wait, hold on. I've seen those before.
Yeah,
yeah.
Seth Rogen.
Those are,
No,
those are
Seth
funny.
Rogen.
Yeah,
Yeah, Seth
there's
Rogen.
there's a couple people on there.
Yeah.
Are we allowed to watch YouTube videos on the podcast?
I think if we're not getting paid by like any sort of sponsorships or anything.
I think
But I would have
think
to
we
double
can
check
watch it and then they can like maybe hear it a little bit. Like because I know on Joe Rogan they will have it up, but sometimes they don't show it. Sometimes they will.
They don't show it on YouTube when there's music because it'll get taken down because of
Yeah.
copyrights.
But I think we could hear it and then we talk about it.
Yeah. We can for sure hear it, but I'm just wondering if they can hear it and watch it while we're on here. Like
Yeah,
if we were able
like a
to
picture, like a picture in picture and just have it in the corner.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, we should look that up. But okay, so there was a lot of good music that came out too. We could just touch on this really
This
quick.
week?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So Paul McCartney and Dominic Fike came out with the song. I don't know if you heard that one. It's a banger, dude. Like I
Really?
can't stop listening to it. It's so catchy.
Like the Paul McCartney?
Yeah, the Beatles, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
so good, dude. Because like Dominic Fike is kind of a rapper, but he also sings.
Okay.
So I don't know. It's called "The Kiss of Venus."
Okay.
It's sick. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure it's an original. If it's not, somebody shout me out. And then Slender Bodies and Tim Atlas came out with a song. It's called Focus. Super good.
I don't have my phone on me.
Chica.
Chica.
Is it Chica or Chica?
I think I found out it's Chica.
Chica. Okay, I would imagine it's Chica. She just
Yeah.
came out with an album, and she also
Yeah.
came out with that cover, like remix
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, she did My Future. She did the Billie Eilish song.
Right. Yeah. Let's see.
Chris Brown and Sage the Gemini came out with Baby. Kind of a banger.
It was kind of
bro.
good. It was kind of
Banger.
good. Yeah, I liked it. This dude, Price, is it Bass or Bass?
I think Bass.
Bass came out with the song "Selfish."
Yeah.
That was that one that I sent you.
Yeah,
that one's super dope.
That might even be on the intro too.
Honestly,
We're
that
gonna
one was super good.
do-
Dude, Snoop Dogg came out with a song. Have you heard that one?
No.
The G
Yeah,
mix.
it's dope.
No.
Oh,
dope?
dude, it's dope.
It's sick.
Yo, look up do when y'all get a chance.
Do.
The G mix.
Okay.
Bro, it's Snoop Dogg, Jabber. Honestly, okay, because Snoop Dogg is the first guy that goes on it. So after Snoop Dogg, like I kind of stopped caring. But it's Snoop Dogg, Jabber, and Uncle Wahab.
Oh, Uncle Wahab?
Yeah.
You should have
Yeah.
just told me. You should have started with that.
Just started with
Led
that. I mean,
Uncle Wahab.
He is the first artist on there. I kind of went backwards.
Oh, jeez.
But
You went big name first.
yeah, exactly. And then Chica, off of her like little EP album, I added "Save You" and "Hickory Dickory."
Hickory Dickory was
pretty
sick.
good.
And then I liked, what was the first song? Something with an F, I think. What's the song with the F?
Fairy Tales
Fairy Tales was cool.
with
I like Fairy Tales.
with BJ the Chicago Kid.
We missed in February, Pink Sweats came out with an album. I didn't even know. And we were listening to it the other day. It was sick.
I heard that one.
Yeah, it was kind
Yeah,
of good.
it's pretty good. I like him, but you know what's weird is I don't really listen to him.
Okay. Like if he's on, you're like, oh,
Yeah,
I like him.
and everything that I've heard, I've liked, and
Yeah.
I've even seen him. I saw him at Life Is Beautiful.
Yeah, right.
But like, yeah, and he was good.
No, he's just a guy that's easy to forget, I feel like. Like,
yeah, I
oh,
don't know what it
fuck,
is.
I forgot about
There's
him.
people like that, huh? It's
Yeah.
like you don't like not like them.
Yeah.
I feel like that's more my vibe with what's the rapper that you like that I don't like that not Drake.
Drake?
No, he's from Detroit, bro.
Oh, Big Sean.
Big Sean. Okay. I think I'm leaning more towards that with like him. Like,
Okay.
because like I'll hear some stuff and I'll be like, oh, like that was pretty good, especially like his flow.
Yeah.
I think I still stand on like I'm not too fond of his music, like the instrumentals and stuff. But like I'll listen to it and be like, oh, this is cool. But then I just never go back.
Have
Like
you
I
go-
never
have
want to
you-
go back.
You should look up Dark Sky Paradise, I think, or whatever. This 2015 album, 2016 album.
Okay.
You would like that more, I think.
Okay.
That one has Kanye on there. He has a bunch of people on there.
Yeah.
That one is when like I remember me and my buddy were talking about this. His grandma died.
Okay.
So I think I told you about this, and that's
Yeah.
where he really got good. That's where I really feel like, he really channeled all the.
he really had some pain
Yeah.
behind his words.
Oh, there was another song that came out this week Blast. Blast came out with 2 songs. They're kind of cool.
Blast. Oh yeah, you were talking about it, yeah.
BLXST. One's with Russ. but he used the same beat from his other song. It's kind of interesting. So I don't know if I like that or didn't like that, but he came out to a song.
Yeah.
Song, so.
Interesting.
Yeah, so Blast was cool.
Okay. Yeah, there was quite and those are just the songs that I added to my playlist.
Yeah, same.
But there was a couple songs on New
Nick
Music
Jonas
Friday.
dropped an album.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't listen to any of it
freaking
though.
out.
Yeah, he's hosting The Voice now. He's on one of the hosts.
He did SNL.
He did.
Apparently, he sang like the whole time.
Really?
Yeah. So my girlfriend was loving it.
Yeah.
He was fine.
Nick Jonas. He's the one that has diabetes too, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What do
Also
the other
Jonas
ones?
Brothers.
What do the other ones do?
Joe Jonas. He had a band for a second.
Dance.
Yep. He had the band. Kevin, I think, just living his life. They all married
Yeah.
because Joe Jonas married the girl from Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Sophia, some shit.
Brad.
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
She's a white girl.
Yeah.
So, pretty over my head.
You know what came up on my YouTube the other day? That just because I used to watch this guy on Vine all the time, but like I just ever since Vine was gone, I just didn't pay attention. Cody Co.
Oh yeah. Did you
like,
send me the thing?
The cringe
Dude,
videos that they do, dude.
Sienna and her friend and my buddy too, Johnny. They love Cody Co. And
I used to love him. I mean, I still like him a lot, but I just stopped following him.
I never really knew who he was until Sienna, and then I watched him his videos, and he's pretty funny. And they have music videos and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, their songs are kind of funny.
It's like the thing with him was that he was. Did you ever have that app? I Tap That.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I know. It sounds wild. It's not what it is. So it was a captions photo thing. So you would take a photo, and then it would come up with a dirty caption.
Oh, okay.
And but they were like off the wall, like pretty funny, hilarious.
Okay.
And he developed that app. And that's what
okay.
like got him. I think he like went to Duke or something like that, like for like tech design or I don't know.
Really?
But he designed that app with his buddy, and then they got on Vine, and then they started.
Noel Miller.
No, it was another
different
dude.
guy.
Yeah, different dude. Those guys met through Vine. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But then once Vine was kind of like on its way out, instead of going like the what's his name, David Dobrik route of just like getting on YouTube and like kind of doing that vlogging thing, he ended up going to, and I love how I know this much about his life. I don't like him that much though.
Not a big fan.
Yeah, he ended up going to like improv school.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so he would do improv stuff, and then so like he's in with like he's in with like Getter, he's in with Nick Letty,
Yeah, he's in with
Casey Frey.
What the fuck are they called? The Real House Bros of Simi Valley?
Exactly.
Yeah. He's on there. I think.
Yeah, exactly. He is. So again, he went more like the actor, like creative kind of route, whatever. Which I was like pretty stoked about.
And
that.
then they got the podcast.
Then he got the podcast, and he does the Tiny Meat Gang.
Tiny Meat Gang.
So like I don't know. I've always liked him because I like the route that he took. So I think more so than even his content, I'm just like, good for you. You're doing stuff like you kind of came from college, like you worked your way up, like whatever, and like
did it the right way.
Not the right way, but
No,
it's just honorable. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, like personally, I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like I could look up to that in a way, like and be like, oh, that was cool.
Gotcha.
But he's also pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, he's like pretty funny.
Yeah.
So because like David Dobrik, I kind of think the same way. I was like, oh, good for you. You kind of like were just funny on Vine, and then you like
got
did
YouTube,
it. But I just don't really like care, like about vlogs.
He never. I was never in the YouTube gang,
Right.
so I don't know any of them. So like,
Yeah.
Sienna looks at me like I'm a Martian. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's like, you don't watch
Same.
the Vlog Squad?
Yeah,
I'm
same.
Like, why would I do that?
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm like, oh, do they play basketball or anything?
Right,
Like,
well,
I don't-
what's up?
Yeah, they can make good music. No, oh, okay. So they
Yeah.
just do stupid shit. Around?
Yeah, exactly. They just give each other cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He just gives away Teslas.
Yeah, exactly.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then you got like that not Joe Rogan, that Logan Paul dude, where he kind of did the same thing, but he like did it with money. Like he got money.
Yeah, with the Paul brothers, they just went crazy.
Yeah, they went wild.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who got famous first? Who did stuff first?
From Vine?
Between
Jake.
Paul and Logan.
Jake and Paul.
Oh, it was
I
Logan.
mean, Jake and Paul.
Paul
No,
and Logan.
Jake and Logan.
Yeah, Logan got Vine famous first, and then he was actually one of the very first like famous Viners.
Like when they first started doing
Like
check
what-
marks.
When it first started like popping off, he was like one of the first ones. He would just like if I remember correctly, the thing that he would do that was like funny that got people like on board for him was he would just walk in public and then just go in the splits. And he doesn't look like somebody that would, because he's, he looks like a wrestler, like he's huge. And he would just go perfectly down in the splits, no facial expression whatsoever. And he would just, so he would do things like that, kind of random. And so it was like prank like.
Well, that's kind of like, I remember, what was that dude, like Vitaly? That dude was funny on YouTube. Yeah, he was the Russian dude that did all the pranks.
Oh, yeah.
And then I remember watching some Filthy Frank videos. And then obviously now he's Joji, who's just fantastic.
Oh, Joji, the artist?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't.
He was a YouTuber. He just did stupid pranks in a big pink suit. And then he had a pink suit thing. And then he made, I think, a Spotify page for that character. So I actually haven't listened to that music, but
nice.
Kind of like how Lil Dicky has the brain.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Solid. Yeah. It's just
No. Sorry, my bad.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I did listen to that Dr. Destruction thing. It's probably for sure Logic. We don't know, but that MF Doom thing. Actually, not bad. I actually kind of liked it.
Is it in his voice or does he hide his voice?
No, it's like kind of distorted.
Yeah,
but you can kind of listen to the ad libs
and
what he's saying before, and you're like, that sounds like something like Logic would say.
Okay.
And he's unnamed, and it's on Bobby Boy Records on his
record label.
And it's only on SoundCloud. But Dr. Destruction, I think it's called Planetary Destruction, the album maybe. And it's for sure an MF Doom kind of persona. Like even the dude looks like MF Doom on the cover art.
Yeah,
but the cover art's sick.
Yeah.
But
I feel like that's too close.
Yeah, exactly. I like the persona thing.
Imagine it was MF Doom. Yeah.
Well, because like Sienna doesn't like the whole like persona thing, which I was like, I think it's cool. Like
what does she like about it?
Because she thought it was like maybe she did. I was like, you just don't like Logic because like she was like, I was like, what about Larry Levstein? She's like, no, that's cool. I'm like, all right, cool.
Okay.
But
so she's
yeah, that one was too close to MF Doom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, watch here, Lauren, pull up the cover art real quick. Can you look up Dr. Destruction and then Planetarium.
I go off the cranium. My name Logic. I ain't naming.
Go images.
Yeah.
Because you can see like that. Look at that. That dude looks like, right there. That's the album right there. It looks like MF Doom on the top right there. See what I'm saying? That's Dr. Destruction.
Yeah.
And it looks like Logic right there.
Looks like Logic for sure.
And all his dudes, Big Lembo and all the dudes that like he like grew up with, the Rat Pack crew.
Yeah.
They're featured on the album.
Well, and I mean it is his record label, right? So it's not like crazy wild. But yeah. I don't know. That seems a little close.
Right? That's what I'm saying. Like it was a little too close to MF Doom.
Yeah, it seems a little close.
I get it. And maybe it's an MF Doom tribute. Maybe.
Yeah, but how are you going to do that right after he dies?
Well, I mean, that might be the tribute. You know what I mean? But again, there's one thing to tribute someone and then... yes. Yeah.
Unless this is legitimately just going to be like a SoundCloud thing and they don't make money off of it, they don't tour, they don't like whatever, then yeah, sure. Yeah. But if they start like touring and like doing stuff like that, I don't know.
The resurrection of MF Doom. He just comes out of the stage.
He's MF Christ.
Yeah. MF Antichrist. It was him all along. Nobody expected it. Motherfucking Antichrist.
Yeah. Oh, dumb. What time are we at here?
Yeah, we should probably
at an hour 20.
Probably call it a day, huh?
Call it. We had no light.
No lights. The sun's kind of out now again.
Yeah, but I feel like the setup was good. I feel like
it's getting there.
Yeah.
And then these walls won't be just white walls. We'll have some stuff on here. We're gonna have the panels. We're gonna get some stuff. Yeah. This is just a little coffee table thing, or what's those?
The little diner.
The
dinner table.
Dinner table.
Yeah.
Is that what they're called?
It's like the TV dinner
tray.
table.
Yeah, TV dinner tray.
Because you would like pull up to your couch and watch TV.
There's like a pack of 4 and it has the little carrier. Yeah, Walmart. Yeah. $80, whatever.
Perfect.
Yeah. We're sponsored by
$80. Trays. Man, these are good quality. Yeah. This oak.
There's locks.
This walnut.
Yeah. It's oak.
Yeah. It's a good polish.
It's bamboo.
Yeah. It's a good stain. Really like that stain on there.
Real sturdy. It just falls over.
Don't drink it too much.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. As always, appreciate it.
For listening, watching.
Shout out to Loren for joining the crew.
Put the cam on your ass, boy.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Yeah. And then, this is coming along. We're still transitioning and also just like going through like technical difficulties of trying to like figure out what flow works best for us.
Yeah.
Ideally, we'll have it like set up to where it's just like a quick, one and done thing. We just come in here, do the thing.
Just like hook it up. We're good.
Exactly. Yeah.
The good thing is the podcast part of it is just like it's going. That one's perfected and done. So now it's just the video part of it.
Exactly. So again, thank you for tuning in and supporting us. And we're going to be working on probably getting like a Patreon and stuff like that soon because I think it's time to start, trying to get some sort of funding here.
Yeah, for sure.
So that we can kind of put it back into the podcast and really propel it.
Yeah, I agree.
So continue to review and rate and like and follow and share. Everything that you guys do for the podcast really means a lot to us and helps us out a lot. I think you're going to work on a
bracket. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a bracket pretty soon here.
Yeah,
I'm kind of looking at the logistics because I know the romantic comedy one did like
was huge.
It was 2 weeks, and it was like exhausting. At the end, it's like just fucking tell me who won already. You know what I mean? So, but we've talked a lot about rappers, especially like our generation. So I think I'm either going to do 2010 rappers or just like the best rappers of the last 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to add the 2020 part
in
it or not, or just specifically 2010 to 2019.
Yeah.
And just kind of have everybody vote on it and stuff.
Yeah.
So I feel like that'd be.
So we'll be getting that up. And again, we're on Talk. We're on Talk. Yeah, we're on Talk.
TED Talk.
We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. Follow us there.
Facebook even, right?
We have Facebook.
We're on Facebook.
We have Facebook.
Come
you can,
on.
get us in a Facebook group or something like that. Talk to your grandmas.
Yeah.
But yeah.
MySpace, Formspring, AIM.
Dude, if we had MySpace, bro, this would be just a no-brainer. Just all we would do is MySpace.
Yeah, MySpace is sick.
MySpace was so dope. You could do music, you could do video, you could do photos, you could like edit your profile and not have to have a website. Like you could literally just use that as your website. Game changer. If I just did a assignment for one of my social media classes, and if you were able to fuse old SoundCloud with old MySpace, game over for social media, like for artists. Like,
even if you can make, if they did a thing with Twitter where like your Twitter page, you can just make it kind of how it was with MySpace.
But that's like the character thing. You know what I'm saying? Like the 240, like the character thing.
No, I meant more like, you know how like your background, you change the background, you can scroll, you have a song on there, like the whole, like the MySpace layout was nice.
Yeah, but I don't think I would do that on Twitter.
No, I don't think so either.
Yeah,
I'm just saying like someone has to implement it because it was iconic.
Yeah, like because the old
Justin Timberlake bought it.
I know, and he didn't do anything with it.
I was like, dude,
he didn't do anything with it.
The return.
Yeah, no, it's not his anymore. I don't think he owns it anymore. I think he bought it and he's out.
Just sold it.
I don't think he's
like,
I think he's like, you know what?
It was fun.
Yeah, I thought I had something going.
I was kind of drunk.
I had an idea.
Was it around the same time that he did Social Network? Isn't that kind of like?
I think it was like shortly after it.
That's kind of. It almost seems like a marketing tool for the movie. It's like, oh, I'm doing it in real life.
Yeah, like he's like, I'm putting Napster on there.
I am Napster.
I didn't realize that the dude from Napster has stakes in Spotify. He's part ownerships of Spotify. Isn't that wild?
Damn. Okay.
And Facebook. Wild.
Really?
Sean Parker?
Oh, well, the Facebook thing I can see, obviously, but.
Yeah. That's wild. That guy's just.
I don't even know what Sean Parker looks like. I just know Justin Timberlake plays him.
Looks nothing like him.
It's a spitting image.
Yeah.
Got it.
You just think it's Justin Timberlake all the time?
Oh, I mean, literally couldn't get any closer if you tried. Look at those dead eyes, bro. He looks.
Look at all that coke that's in his nostrils.
Gross.
Oh man.
Shout out Sean Parker.
Yeah.
He
get him on the podcast.
He basically revolutionized everything.
Yeah.
With Napster.
Better or worse.
I think I had Napster.
I did too.
I don't know.
But I used LimeWire more.
There was some service. I remember, so I used to buy a lot of music on iTunes. So I know we're supposed to end.
I know. We always do this though. It's fine.
All right, let's just end.
Just do you gotta finish the idea.
Fine. So I used to buy a bunch of songs on iTunes, just like we all did.
Just end
99 cents. And then we looked at monthly subscriptions, my dad and I. And that was like, I mean, I was like 10. So like there was like
on iTunes?
No, like we like third party, like let's find one.
Oh.
And I think Napster might have been something similar.
Okay.
Or there was something that like it was like $10 a month and you would get a certain amount of songs, but they didn't have a library like Spotify. But there was a subscription service like way back in the day. I don't remember what it was.
Interesting.
But I remember like looking into that way back then. I think it might have been some sort of Napster or something like it. Or after Napster got in trouble,
Yeah.
then wasn't there like a paid Napster?
I think no. I think because Napster's still around.
Right. So
Yeah.
there must have been
Yeah,
some
yeah.
because I think the whole
They legalized it.
Yeah, the whole problem he got in trouble with
It
because
was
it's
the
free.
sharing.
Right.
They did the sharing thing.
Yeah. So
It's not sharing anymore. I think it's just like an iTunes.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mostly used LimeWire.
Yeah.
That was my go-to.
Yeah, with like the shitty like
Good old times.
dubs and the thing. Oh, look at it. We got some sound here.
Yep.
All right.
Peace.
Later, guys.